say no to racism. It is maybe one of the most heard statements in these past years, regardless of the race, tribe, cultural, ethnicity, genetic or biological characteristic. The whole world claims no racism. Like I also say so. The word racism is an attribute of prejudice concept of racial discrimination, that is to say, to discard people or treat them differently because of their genetic characteristics. It really doesn't make sense to me. So once again, I say no racism. Let us have an unconditional brotherhood where the color and race never matter. Like that will be happier. We really have to keep on saying no racism and yes to the unconditional unity. Nobody has ever chosen to be a part of certain race or ethnicity. People are part of certain culture because they are genetically from there. So nobody deserves to be treated as a criminal or suspect because of being from different race, culture, skin color, and so on. The anthropology teaches no culture is better than the other one because each one of them represents a big history, represents their people, their idioms, until they last retro. Nevertheless, we need to get rid of this sinister stigma, which brings a big dishonor and non-compliance with human rights and equality, or any other system that works for the good sake of different people, harmony and unity. To make even easier, big cooperation relations of diplomatic agreements which brings higher development in the most deprived areas and with the lowest life expectancies, areas that really need support. And seeing this problem solved will be a top priority. Say no racism. I'm motivated and I admire a lot those who fight against this Machiavellian prejudice and fight to put an end on it tirelessly, regardless on how they do it, by sports, politics, campaigns, and so on. We are grateful and we are joining you in the front line to keep on saying and claiming no racism. Let us believe we are all brothers from different parents. What is the advantage of being racist if nobody has the skin color they have by marriage or failure? Black, white, yellow, Indians and whatever. Nobody won a trophy to have a certain skin color. Being a racist is to be selfish, wanting only for you what others also deserve. I mean, the same freedom of expression, the same treatment, the same judgment, the same peace, the same rights and so on. On the other hand, in this world, nothing is ours for so long. Things we accomplish sooner or later, they perish. Being racist leads us to have dog faith. Even seeing the meat, the dogs mostly wait for the bones. Each single human being is a legitimate mankind representative in this world. That is the race we all have in common. So let's stand and defend our humanity with lion's claw, protecting and fighting against everything that may afflict our humanity, such as wars, earthquakes, tidal waves, famine in countries with the highest level of precariousness, injustice, dishonesty, and other illicit acts that compromise our virtues. These are the real enemies of our humanity, and not to differ among ourselves. One of the worst things is to consider someone is exempt from certain rights because of their genetic characteristics. What and how will they do to change it then? Of course nothing. I think we need to understand that each person is a unique person. Let's leave behind this cunning prejudice and let us have in priority the peace that brings happiness, the spirit of brotherhood, equal rights for whoever is in front, to the side or behind. From north, south, east, all over the world, let's say no racism and yes to the brotherhood spirit, and long live human rights.